G'day, 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 and welcome to the #1 chili coffee cooking show in Australia, New Zealand, and guess what? The whole wide world. And we're here, and I'm Jimmy, and I'm here with Christine.
Hello.
There you go. You see her there. And Heather.
Howdy.
And Palayo's in his bed. They're having a sleep. We've got some nice little puff pastry here. We have got a couple of things out that we've had in the fridge, and we're going to make something up kind of nice. So I'll just take this bit of puff pastry up like this and put it right there. And, the puff pastry comes with this little bit of blue. So this is blue paper just to keep it separated. We've got it on a bit of baking paper because it's going to go in the oven soon-ish. Not just yet. And what we have got is we've got some prawns that I've cut up. And we've got a bit of chicken I've cut up. And I've got some cheese. Look at that. Bit of cheese there.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Kay.
Hi, everyone. Yep. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on one side because I want to put a bit of barbecue sauce. So I'm going to take it on a bit of an angle like that. And what I'm going to, doesn't matter which side. I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce down here like this. Right through like that. Doesn't need much like that.
As you can tell, we don't test these recipes at Chilli Coffee.
We just make them up. We just make them up as we go. So we've got some barbecue sauce. Like that. Beautiful. We're going to put the prawns on here like this. Prawns. This is the chicken. I didn't even know what I'm saying. Maybe I need that champagne opened already. But anyway, prawns, yes, that's right. Now, what I do need though is I just need to make it like this. Of course, I need that little bit of round thing in the middle just to be like that. Because I don't want anything in there. So, on the prawn side, do I need a little bit longer? I think I need a little bit longer there. I need to come across to there. And luckily, I've got enough chicken to be able to do that. We'll just do that. There. Boom. Put that back in our little thing. And there it is there like that. Now, I do have, it's a bit runny, but I've got this here. This is a honey mustard dressing. Now, you can make up whatever you like, but I figured a honey mustard dressing will be really nice with the prawns. And look at that. There you go. Put that back over there. Get a couple of prawns. I reckon we get a couple of prawns in my little claw like this. This is just little claws. You know what? I'm going to get a little spoon out of our little spoon drawer just so I can just spread this around just a little bit like this. That's looking pretty good. Spread it to the edges. Make it nice. It doesn't matter if it overlaps a little tiny bit. We're going to put the prawns on there like that. Let me get the bowl, pick the bowl up. Put the prawns on here, get the prawns on there like that. Beautiful.
You could put all sorts of different things.
You can put all sorts of different things on, that's for sure. Yeah, well, the good thing about this is it gives a couple of different selections of the products to different people. So we've got some cheese here.
I was looking forward to leftover prawns, but I guess
leftover prawns. So I'm just going to then fill it with a bit of leftover cheese. Leftover from the plastic bag I got it out of. They're not leftover. There's nothing left over about it. Anyway, like that. Beautiful. Look at that.
Very rare to have leftover cheese.
Leftover cheese. Where do we get leftover cheese from? I don't know.
Same place that leftover wine is.
What's leftover wine? Now, I'm going to take that back out of there and I'm going to put that back over in this little bit of blue. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this piece of puff pastry and I'm going to place it straight over the top of the other one like that. We're going to push it down, squish it down, give it a squish. Give it a squish. You just leave the paper on to do this bit. There's that little bit in the center there. Beautiful. And then I'm going to peel this bit of paper off. Like that. Fantastic. Off you come. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, what we are going to do now is got a little knife here. And we're simply going to go a little score here to the end and a little score here to the end like this. And I'm going to go through and do that on each corner like this.
Christine's taking some photos.
So you'll be able to see it.
Everyone.
Yep. You're going to keep going round. Hope everyone's had a great week. We've had a great week. There's some exciting new things happening, so that's really groovy. And another one here. And another one here. And I'm going to do a little one I'm going to do a little. How many will I get there? I'm not sure. I might do it this way. I might just put a little one down the middle like that. And I think I actually need to do them like this. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Look at that. I'm going to do 3, 3. There's another one there. Another one here. Another one here. Now, what do you think I'm going to do with this? Like this? Don't know, do you?
Put it in the oven just like that?
Put it in the oven just like that, do you think? Yeah, no. That's no good. Can't do that. So, what we are going to do, though, is going to be the tricky part. Because guess what? I've not done this before, so this is kind of fun. So, we're going to pick this up.
Hi, Maddie.
We're going to pick the big corner ones up, and we're just going to twist the whole thing around like this. Give it a nice twist. We're going to go around on each one, and we're just going to go right to the centre and give it a twist.
Hey, Maddie, we're using leftover chicken today.
Leftover chicken. Where'd that come from? Leftover chicken. It doesn't matter where it comes from as long as you got it, right?
That's right.
So this is this like this. Now, how do we identify the difference between the prawn and the chicken, I hear you say? Did I hear anyone say that? No.
Hey, Jimmy, how do we differentiate
Yes.
the prawn and the chicken?
Well, we're going to do that in a minute, but first what I do have to do is twist all these around, and then I'm going to give it a little wash, and it's going to go into our air fryer oven at about, what temperature is that, Heather?
220.
220. 220 in the air fryer, yeah. So we're giving it all a little twist. I think you're getting the idea of what's sort of going on here now. Beautiful. And this is now the chicken side. So let's give that a twist the opposite way. Okay. The chicken.
So you're twisting it the opposite way.
Is that the difference? We'll tick that a little bit different, the opposite way. Yeah, give it a little twist. Yep. It's a little bit time consuming, but not too bad. You're just going to get up there and give it a nice little twist.
And you said you're going to give it a wash. Are you going to
I'm going to give it a wash. Yeah, I'm going to give it a little bath.
Is that in the sink or?
No, not that sort of. I'm just going to give it a little bath. We're going to get some butter and give it a little bath. Yeah, the dishwasher's clean, I don't think. But you can cook fish in a dishwasher. You ever done that? I mean, come on, we come up with the craziest things in the world. Have you not seen our mashed potatoes yet? So, here we go. We're nearly done. Nearly twisted it all around. Couple more to go. And twisty. One last twisty. Beautiful. And we'll get that twisted a little bit more. Okay, so that's ready now to go into our air fryer, but we need a little.
It hasn't had a wash yet.
We need a little wash, and we've got a beautiful farm egg from our friends at
Serenity Organics and Onyx Legal.
Oh, that's it. So they're farmers. They got beautiful little farm chickens, and we just needed an egg wash. So I've got a little pastry brush here.
That's not where the leftover chicken came from.
No, definitely not.
No. So we're just going to give all this pastry a nice little brush over. That's just, it's really, really yellow. That's kind of the difference between farmed eggs and shop bought eggs. You're going to get, they're eating a lot different things on the farm, free range, aren't they? They're walking around eating bugs and leaves and
yeah,
chicken.
They don't have a GPS tracker on them.
hey, with that, you can see where they walk. You don't need to put a tracker on them. That's exactly right. Here we go. Nice. Little egg wash there.
Do you have to put an egg wash in the middle where
look, you don't have to, but look, we'll just put a little bit around there because that'll just be nice. It'll puff up nicely. Very good. Okay. We only need that much. Put that away. Now, I do have something else here. Let me have a little look. Here it is. I've got a few little tiny black sesame seeds, and I think that some little black sesame seeds just over where the prawns are, that'll just, when it cooks, go, oh, okay, that's the prawn side. So when it is cooked, everyone will go, oh, yeah, that's the one with the little black sesame seeds. That's the prawns. It's really that easy. So there you go.
That's if I remember which side we put the black sesame seeds.
Well, that's right.
And they would be called poppy seeds, just called.
Oh, hang on. Not sesame seeds, they're poppy seeds. See, that's what everyone's in the show for, because I kind of get it wrong all the time. But they're seeds of some sort. Now.
Hi, Brian.
Very good.
Hi, Brian.
we've got a little tray that's going to go in the air fryer. And this is the way I do it. I don't know how other people do it, but really simply, we've got the baking paper. And if we just slide this off like that.
Woohoo!
How's that? Pretty good, eh? Yeah. So this is going to go in the hot oven, and it's going to take about 10 minutes. But I'm going to set my little alarm for 5 minutes because there's something else we have to do. Let me just move.
And because we haven't tested it, we will need to keep checking on it.
Well, we will need to check it just to watch it. Yeah, we will need to do that. So, yep. So I'm going to put this into the oven. There it is. Into the oven it goes. And I shall set my timer for 5 minutes.
Oh my God!
It's champagne time. Champagne. Okay, you probably can't hear me because the bell's noisy. But we do have a nice little champagne. And I thought prawns and a nice bit of chicken, a bit of pastry. Why not use something we really, really love, which is some Andrew Borodine rose champagne. And we love our rose champagnes, of course. Our favourite sound in the world. And this is thank you to
Jeff from the wine community.
the wine community, that's right. And some of you out there know who they are. They hold regular tastings that you can go to. They have lots of different wines from all the ranges, international wines. So that you can actually, I want my hands there for a minute. Here it comes, ready? Ooh, feisty. They have everything from sweet wines to dry wines, white, red, you name it. They have a whole range of beautiful wines.
And
champagne, of course. And there are some products that you will never see anywhere else. And that's fantastic. So, and it's a good bit of fun. You can book a table, go along.
There's one coming up soon.
There is. And some bubbles. Everybody, including me. How's our 5 minutes going? We've only used about a minute so far, so I will have a little check on that in a minute. And then I will show you what we're going to do.
Hi, Jeff.
What we're going to do with the cheese, because we haven't done anything with that yet. So, where's the chili coffee part coming? I don't know. So anyway, here's a little cheers.
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 Cheers to our graduate.
There's the graduate. Yes, we got our graduate now, an admin graduate. Fantastic. Really funny. Anyway.
I'm glad there was no game to have to get my champagne today.
There's no what?
Game to get my champagne today.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
We were going to toss a coin and see, because apparently this is a new trick I learned today, this morning off our transport division, off our logistics. If you want to have a thing, you have a thing, I'll do this or I won't do this, or I love this more than I love you. And you flip a coin and tails never fails. It's a head. Anyway, that's what happens when tails never fails. And you know what? You get in a whole lot of trouble. That's another story. And we're just paying out of our transport department for that. So that's a bit of fun.
We mustn't need anything transported today.
Now I will show you what I'm going to do here. I'll just get rid of that little bit of paper. We were going to do something with the brie. We haven't done anything with it at all yet. So I'm going to get a little bowl right here, because I'm going to need that, because we're going to use some of our fantastic de Grimm syrup. And this is the hot one. This is the hot syrup. We're going to use some of that. We're going to, I'm going to open up this little cheese. It's got a little sticker on the back where you can open it up. I probably needed...
Hey, Brian, missed you this morning.
So I'm just going to open this up. I'm just making sure I'm concentrating. I'm not looking at you guys for the moment because I don't want to get cut. And this is a big sticker. Now, you can pick any sort of cheese. This is a what cheese is this?
Brie.
Brie. It's a brie. So what we're going to do, it's a beautiful brie. Camembert, you can use all those, but we've got a brie. So I'm going to put that there like that so where you can see it. We are going to mix up now.
Jeff said congratulations, Christine.
Very nice. We're going to mix up some ketchup mayonnaise.
They let you keep my hat.
Very nice. We're going to mix up a spoon of ketchup mayonnaise. 1, 2. That should be enough. And then let me have a little think about that. I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm going to put 3 in because it's better I got mixed up the right amount, really. So 3 ketchup mayonnaise. Yep.
As you can see, nothing's been tested.
No, this is not tested. This is just on the fly. And we've got our gorgeous syrup. So we have a nice little syrup. I'm only going to put 1 of our degrim, the hot one, in there. So 1 of that. Yep. Beautiful. Put that there. Fantastic. The condiments. You can do lots of things. So that will just mix up nicely. That'll just mix up nicely. I'm just going to mix that up like that.
Brian said he was concreting this morning. That's why I didn't make it down.
And 5 minutes is up too.
Congratulations.
So 5 minutes is up. I'm going to have a little look at our pastry and how it's going.
Concreting done while it's not raining.
Yes, the puff pastry is going quite nice. I've got to hurry myself up a little bit here. So I'm just going to put this knife into here like this, and I'm going to cut a little circle out of the top of this.
And you're cutting that circle straight across, or?
I'm cutting it on an angle down so I make a little cone. That's what I'm doing. So I'm trying to take just a little top cone out of this piece of cheese. And you might have to do it just a couple of times just to get that little cone out. And there we go. And there's a cone. So there's that cone there like that. Beautiful. I'll just get that little bit white. And we're going to use this bit of cheese a little bit later. We'll use that on the plate. But what I am going to do now is I'm going to put this straight into this cheese like this. Straight onto the cheese just like that. So that's there. I've got a little bit left over, but that's all right. We don't need that at the moment. I'm going to put that, place that in our little drawer. Fantastic. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the oven and I'm going to place this on the center of the pastry. Oh. Maybe I just spilt a bit because I had to bring it back. No, not really.
You weren't bringing it back for me.
Yep, it's okay. So I'll just pull this out and I'm just going to place this right in the center of the pastry. There it is. Beautiful. That's gone down nicely. Put it back in. Another 5 minutes. Boom. Okay. My watch is going crazy. 5. Oh, I was going to clean that up, but hey, we got staff. Clean it all up. Fantastic. And there's still... Oh, well, we'll clean that up in a minute. We'll clean that up in a minute. That's all right. We've got...
I had to do a little bit of cleaning up because I successfully managed to get the one fly.
Yes. Now, oh, there we go. There's a little.
And Brian said, "Congratulations, Christine. Great job."
Very nice.
Thank you, Brian.
There we go. Little clean up. And
so, Chilli Coffee have had a busy week with Christine's graduation. We had the graduation day. We had professional photos taken.
We had some professional photos. We did make a little tiny quick video. And some little pictures. And
then we had chicken wings and margaritas for a celebration.
Chicken wings and margaritas. It might give you a clue where we may have got some chicken from.
And Maddie joined us for that celebration.
But I do want to say, the one thing we didn't give a shout out to, those prawns weren't just prawns bought from any old shop. They were actually bought from Avondale Seafood over at Bribie Island. At
Banksia Beach.
At Banksia Beach.
At the Bribie Harbour Shopping Village.
At the Harbour Shopping Village. And they are beautiful wild caught prawns. Now, there is lots of prawns out there in the market. You can see them in supermarkets. There's lots of different kinds of prawns out there. Some of those are farmed, and there's nothing wrong with farmed prawns. But I've been a fisherman my whole life, and I love wild caught things. It's just like that egg that we just broke open. It was so yellow. That chicken...
Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. That chicken was eating all the local things on the paddock where it walks around. Just the same with the seafood. The seafood's out there in the ocean eating all the natural things it would, and it just tastes different.
I was wondering how prawns managed to walk around and eat all the things on the land.
No, they're in the ocean. They're in the ocean, and the prawn turtles catch them. Now, those prawns are king prawns, and king prawns are named the king prawn because they're the largest in the world. Anyway. Oh, hello. There's something going on in the background. What is that?
So this is while we're waiting for the thing to cook.
Oh, yeah. While we're waiting for it to cook.
We'll have frequently asked questions.
Yeah, our
Frequently
tasty
asked
twists are
questions. They're
cooking.
putting me on the spot now. Okay.
So, question: can I have chili coffee as cold brew?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah, sure. We've got a couple of different methods of doing that, and in fact, if you have a French press at home, and that's what they call it, just a press, you simply use that by putting our any chili coffee, any of our coffee, into the French press, put cold water into it, put the top on it, put it in the fridge overnight, and it will just slowly absorb into the water. And when you press it down in the morning, take it out and press it down in the morning, you will get cold filtered chili coffee. Now, it's not going to be the same as when you make it in an espresso machine or make it hot. That extracts the coffee and the caffeine out a little bit differently. It's milder, it's a bit lighter in colour, but it still gives you all that wonderful characteristics of the coffee. Now, if you want to up the grade of it, what you could do is make a shot of coffee, and you could put it into ice trays. So a normal shot of chili coffee and put it into ice trays, and that frees that. So in the morning when you press down your beautiful cold brew and you put it into a glass, you can fill that glass with blocks of frozen chili coffee, and then you've got that complete iced frozen coffee. So yeah, you can do that.
I've got another question.
Sure.
Why don't we do that and use them for espresso martinis ourselves?
Well, we can do that, and we will do that on some of the shows. In fact, in the future, you will see some of the shows will be just about how to make an iced coffee in a different way, and maybe we've got probably 3 or 4 different options on how to do it, and we might take some photos and put it up on the Thursday and say, this is this option, this option, this option. Let me just have a little look at our little look. We've got 32 seconds going.
To smell really
It's starting to look really good. I got about 26 seconds before we've had 10 minutes in there. So we've had 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So 10 minutes all up to cook the pastry. So cold brew. You can make it in lots of different ways. You can make it in different ways, that's for sure. We'll showcase that a bit more later on. Another question?
Another question?
Are you ready to be put on the spot again?
Oh, maybe.
No question?
Let me just, I'm the spot's far. Yeah.
How long have you been making coffee?
How long now my watch is just going off, so I'm just going to have a little bit, and let me just get back to you in 1 second about that. I'll just have a little look in here. Oh, yeah. I reckon we're going to turn this off. So how do I turn that off?
You turn
Just
that
there?
little button, yes, to off.
Turn that off once. How long have we been making coffee? Well, fortunately, we've been roasting coffee for 11 years. We've been the only coffee roaster in Burpengary and this local area roasting coffee. Roasting coffee, we started off with one little tiny coffee roaster. And it all happened by accident. And the accident was the person that was roasting coffee for me stopped doing it. And he gave me some beans from another roaster that I really didn't like, because I taste the coffee every single day. I have the first cup to make sure it's perfect for all of our customers. I didn't like it. So I went on the internet and learned how to roast coffee. I bought a roaster, and over the years we went from 1 roaster to 2 roasters to 3 little roasters, and now we have a 15-kilo beautiful girl, and she is the best roaster ever. She roasts all of our beans for cafes and
Does she have a name?
She doesn't have a name. So that might be a little thing that we might have to do, be able to give our roaster a name. We might even have a competition sometime. But you know what I'm going to do now? Ding, ding. I'm going to get this out of the oven before any more heat gets on it. So I've got a big set of gloves. Oh, that is looking so good. That is looking so
Kay has
good.
also wished you congratulations, Christine.
Oh, thank you, Kay.
Oh, I can see that syrup moving around.
Yeah, the syrup's moving around. Yep. The syrup is moving around. It doesn't matter if it falls into it a little tiny bit, because that's okay. And that's just me doing that.
Do you need a second set of hands?
No, I don't. Thank you, but thank you for the offer. Oop. Oop. And a little bit of spill.
Hear those little whoops. Ooh, ooh.
No, but this is the way I want it to be anyway. So it is A-OK. Let me put the glove back in there. It's A-OK. And we are going to just slide this. Hopefully I can slide this. Now what I need a big boop, 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 boop. That's what I need. This one. Luckily we've got all the tools around here in this beautiful kitchen. Give it a little slide here. I'm just doing it over here. Sorry I got my back to you, because I just want to make sure that I'll bring it over here. Rightio. I'll bring it over here on Bring it over here. So I'm just doing a little slide on it, just so I can get it off.
Hi, Josie.
Come on. It's being, that. Just got to break it off there so you can get that just off. Here we go. Come on.
I think this is our dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah. So here we
Entree.
go. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's an appetizer. Look at that. Look at that. Throw that in the bin. Throw that in the bin. We're going to, what are we going to do with this again? We were going to do something else with this, weren't we? Now the cheese is, where I cut that cheese, it's actually shrunken because it's a bit melty now. And it's,
You had
nice
a couple of chicken wings, and you also have some beautiful berries to garnish.
I do. So we're fortunate to have a couple of the chicken wings. So
Maddie, do
that's
these
the
look
chicken
familiar?
side. Chicken. That's the chicken side, right? And then we're going to have a little champagne. Hope everyone's had a great week. We love our champagne. So now, now we're going to just do a little decoration with some of these. And I do need this back again too, because I want to use that. Because I don't want to waste this little bit of cheese. So I'm just going to trim this up, cut it up like this.
How good does that look?
I think it looks pretty good. And the thing is, we've never made this before. This is a one-off. I saw something like it on a show, and I just thought, well, why don't we just make this? Look at that.
That's exactly right, Josie. What are we going to do with it? We're going to eat it, mate.
And we've got some raspberries. We've got some, what do you call these?
Sugar plums?
Sugar plums. We've got some raspberries. And then we've got these beautiful little blackberries here.
And Maddie said it looks very tasty.
It looks very tasty, doesn't it? Got some little tiny little berries there. I think that looks pretty nice just as it is. We'll put these away. I think these ones here were just for me to eat. So, folks.
Maddie, one day you and Kay will have to do a road trip and come and be part of the Chilli Coffee audience.
Yeah. So, this is just now, that's going to be our, what do you call that, entree? Yeah, entree. And it's got the beautiful little crisps that you can now just break them off, and you'll be able to break them up, dip them into the cheese, be able to cut a little bit of cheese as well, you'll be able to have some different bits and pieces, chicken, prawns, poppy seeds. You can see that's where the prawns are. This is all the chicken on this side. Beautiful hot brie with our delicious the Grim syrup mixed with a little ketchup mayonnaise. And you know what? That's our show for today. And I think that's pretty good. And you know what I want to say now? I want to say cheerio for now.
Cheerio.